Now here we are going to study the two concepts used in the calculation of national income, that is transfer income and factor income. Why do we study these two concepts? It is very important because transfer income, it is an income which is received by a person, but it is not included while calculating the national income. On the other hand, the factor income, when it is received by a person, it is included in the national income. So we have to find out the difference between the two. Now let us see what is the meaning of factor income. Factor income is the income earned by four factors of production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. Land includes the natural resources that are used for production. Labor is any type of mental or physical activity that is undertaken for production. A bank manager may be a labor. On the other hand, a person who is working in the fields, a farmer, he is also a labor. And then comes the capital. Capital includes all man-made goods like machinery equipments that help in production of goods. And the entrepreneur, he is the one who is the organizer. He combines other three factors to produce, and he has to bear the risk and the uncertainty of the production. So he is the person who gets profit or losses. So these four factors, when they work to produce anything, they get income. This income is called factor income. Land, he gets rent as a reward. Labor gets wages and salaries as reward. Capital gets interest as reward, and the entrepreneur, he gets profit as reward. Now here we will learn about the meaning of transfer income. Transfer income, it is an income received without rendering or performing any productive services in return. Means you are just receiving something without doing any type of productive activity. You are receiving something free, and it is a unilateral transfer, whereas the factor income is a bilateral transfer. So here you see that there are some examples given, such as scholarship, old age pension, unemployment allowance, gifts, pocket money received by a person from his father, grants, etc. Here we are going to study the difference between the factor income and transfer income. It is very important to understand the difference. Factor income refers to income received by the factors of production, whereas the transfer income is received by households or any common person, he will receive this. And factor income is the income which is received for doing some production or productive activity. You are contributing something in the generation of goods and services, whereas the transfer income is without doing anything, you are receiving it. Factor income is called the earned income, whereas transfer income is unearned income. The examples are given here as rent, wages, interest, and profit, whereas transfer income means old age pension, scholarships, unemployment allowance, etc. Let us now classify the following as factor income or transfer income. The first one is retirement pension. It is a factor income received by a person who has retired after performing his services. So it is purely a factor income. Pocket money received by son is a one-sided transfer. So the son is receiving without rendering any activity. This is a transfer income. Birthday gift received from a friend, it is a transfer income as it is a unilateral transfer. Unemployment allowance. Unemployment allowance is a one-sided transfer given to a unemployed person by the government. So it's a transfer income. Rent. The fifth one. Rent is a income received for the ownership of land or any type of property. So it is a factor income. Bonus received in Diwali is a factor income. It is income which is in cash received by the employees from their employer. Subsidized food provided by the employer. This is purely a factor income, as the employees are working and the employer is providing them food at a minimum rate. So it is a factor income. Old age pension is a pension received by the people who are below poverty line. It is given by the government, so it is a transfer income. Wages and salaries in cash, it is for the work done by the employees, so it is a factor income. Dividend is a factor income as it is received by the shareholders and it is a part of profit. Scholarship received by the student, it is a transfer income because it is a one-sided transfer. Interest received against a loan by a bank, it is a factor income as the bank is earning interest from a borrower. Financial help to workers given by government during pandemic COVID-19. Nowadays we see that the government is giving them some type of financial assistance. They are depositing the money in the accounts of the people who are workers or through Jan Dhan Yojana. This is purely a transfer income. Free uniform to defense personnel, it is a factor income as this is an income which is received in kind. So we can see that we can easily classify the examples into factor income or transfer income. Finally, we conclude in this slide that the factor income value, it is included in the domestic income and national income while calculating GNP, NNP, GDP, NDP, etc. We always include the value of factor income, whereas the transfer income, its value is not included in the domestic income as well as in the national income. Thank you.